Freen and Becky. A bond that transcends time and space. Two souls moving through the world. Before their names were ever spoken together. Before camera flashes, fan chants, interviews, and global recognition, there were two souls living separate lives. One, calm and quietly magnetic. Freen Sorocha, a woman whose presence spoke louder than her words. The other, vibrant and warm. Becky Armstrong, a beam of light that seemed to brighten any room she entered. They were walking separate paths, guided by dreams that neither could fully see yet. But destiny, patient and precise, was already stitching their stories together. Some connections wait decades to happen. Some take lifetimes. This one took a single moment. The moment the universe shifted. When Freen and Becky met for the first time, something in the energy of the room changed. Not a spark, not fireworks, something deeper. Pull. A recognition. A feeling that was both new and strangely familiar. As if they had known each other long before this life. It wasn't spoken, but it was felt. In the way their eyes held. In the way they listened to each other. In the quiet comfort that wrapped around them instantly. Cameras weren't rolling yet, but the universe was. And it seemed to whisper, "There you are. I've been waiting for this." Chemistry that felt like memory. Once filming began, everything became even clearer. They didn't have to force chemistry. They didn't have to pretend. They didn't even have to try. Every scene looked like déjà vu. Two souls acting out a story they somehow already knew. The way Freen steadied Becky with her calm, grounding presence. The way Becky brought color, emotion, and brightness into Freen's world. It felt like watching two elements reunite. Sun and sky. Tide and moon. Heart and heartbeat. Fans didn't call it acting. They called it fate. When the world began to feel it too. The drama aired and something historic happened. People didn't just watch it, they felt it. Not just in Thailand, but in the Philippines, Vietnam, Latin America, Nigeria, Korea, the Middle East, Europe, everywhere. Even across languages and cultures, people understood what they were seeing. A connection that didn't obey distance. A chemistry that didn't obey time. A bond that didn't obey the limits of a script. People from all over the world said, "It feels real. Their connection gives me hope. I can't explain it, but I feel it." And that was the magic. No explanation. Just feeling. Off-screen moments that felt written in the stars. Off-screen, the connection only grew stronger. They found comfort in each other effortlessly. Sharing inside jokes. Finishing each other's sentences. Protecting each other in crowded events. Laughing like they had known each other for lifetimes. In interviews, their gazes softened. In fan meets, their hands found each other without thinking. In behind-the-scenes clips, their natural ease felt almost cosmic. People asked, "What are they?" But the better question was, what were they before this life? Because the tenderness between them felt older than the moment. Older than fame. Older than the industry itself. Beyond labels, beyond definition. Some people tried to label them. Co-stars. Best friends. Something more. Soulmates. But none of these words could capture the truth. Their bond didn't follow human definitions. It moved in a different rhythm. The rhythm of destiny. They didn't confirm anything. They didn't deny anything. Instead, they let their connection speak. In a smile that lasted a second too long. In a hug that looked like homecoming. In the way they supported each other quietly, away from cameras. It was clear. Their relationship wasn't meant to be defined. Only witnessed. A love that travels through lives. People say. Some souls meet again and again. In every lifetime. Under different names. Different skies. Different circumstances. But always finding their way back. Freen and Becky feel like that kind of pair. Maybe they were lovers in one lifetime. Maybe sisters in another. Maybe strangers who never spoke but always felt drawn to each other. Whatever they were, they brought that energy into this life. An energy impossible to fake, impossible to hide. A bond that survives change. A bond that survives distance. A bond that survives time. A global audience becomes a global family. As their connection deepened, the fandom transformed into something the entertainment world had never seen before. Millions of people from every corner of the world came together because of the feeling these two gave them. The feeling that love still matters, that connection is still real, that the universe still aligns two people who are meant to meet. Suddenly, the Freen Becky fandom wasn't just a fandom. It was a family, united by hope, softness, and belief. A bond that changed Asian entertainment. Because of Freen and Becky, GL stories became mainstream. Directors invested in more representation. Fans felt safer embracing their identities. Asian entertainment opened new doors. The definition of on-screen chemistry changed forever. They didn't just act in a love story. They shifted the industry. They reminded everyone that love, real or fictional, holds power. Power to inspire. Power to heal. Power to transform. Connection without limits. Freen and Becky may never define what they are. They may never label it. They may never explain the invisible thread between them. And they don't need to. Their story lives in the moments. A soft glance. Shared laugh. A gentle touch. Protective gesture. Quiet comfort. Their bond is not confined to this moment, or this year, or this lifetime. Feels eternal. Feels written somewhere beyond us. Feels like it existed long before cameras. And will continue long after the spotlight fades. Because some souls are simply meant to find each other.